Hi, I'm Rob Rader, and this is the third bass guitar scale fingering video. Today we're going to talk about the Mixolydian mode. The Mixolydian is the fifth of the major scales modes, and that means with whichever major scale we start, we're going to treat note number 5 as the root note rather than note number 1. So if we use a C major scale, this should be pretty easy. C major scale has no sharps or flats, just natural notes, and then we'll stick with that same set of notes. So if we start with a C, go to a D, and then an E, an F, G, A, B, and then a concluding C, there's all the notes for the C major scale. The fifth one of those was C, D, E, F, G. So G is going to be our new root note to get Mixolydian mode. And if we start on G and play all the natural notes between one G and the next, we'll have that scale. So here's a G, and then an A, a B, a C, D, E, an F, a G, and that is it, the G Mixolydian mode. It's that simple. The difference between that and the G major scale is that the F is natural in the G Mixolydian, and in the G major scale, we'd have an F sharp. So, good fingering for Mixolydian mode on bass guitar is going to be very similar to major scale, since there's only one note difference between the two. Probably best to cover 4 frets with the 4 fingers we've got, and then we'll start with the middle finger. Next note on the same string with the little finger, and then move over to the very next string. Use your first finger, middle finger, little finger, and over on the next string, the same 3 fingers. So index or first finger, then middle finger, little finger, and we're done. So the notes for the G Mixolydian are going to be G, then A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G. And there's a pretty good contrast there with the G major scale. Even though only one note changes, the character of the scale is very different. If we had a G major scale, Mixolydian mode sounds like this. So that F there is a flat 7 relative to G, and that makes the G Mixolydian mode a perfect accompaniment for one of these, G dominant 7th chord. Before we quit, let's talk about transposing. So we've now got a G Mixolydian mode, and we have a fingering pattern for that. If we're covering 4 frets with 4 fingers, then we start with the second or middle finger, fourth or little finger next, and then first or index finger, second and fourth, first again, second and fourth, and that gives us the Mixolydian mode from wherever we want to start. If we wanted an E flat Mixolydian instead of a G, there's an E flat right over here, so I'm starting on the second finger, going to the fourth, over to the next string, first finger, then second, and then fourth, and then on the next string, first finger, second, and fourth once again, and there is the E flat Mixolydian mode. Same fingering pattern will work on any root note, anywhere on the bass neck. If you're playing 4-string, you'll need to find the root note on either the E or A string, so that you've got room for the rest of the fingering. If you're in 5, you can start on a B. If you have 6-string, then B, E, A, or D are good starting points for that fretboard pattern. There's the Mixolydian mode. Done.